This is Alex, Paul and Jess, a team of hustlers who have one aim: to make you, the public, part with your hard-earned cash. In this series, the hustlers will attempt to pull off some of their toughest scams yet, and to do so, they'll appear as you've never seen them before. This is The Real Hustle Undercover. After hundreds of scams, the hustlers face the real problem of recognition, so they've had to come up with new ways of keeping their identity secret, enabling them to keep pulling off daring cons. The hustlers have assembled numerous disguises and created various characters, all designed to get the job of cheating you out of your money done. On tonight's show, ask and you will receive.
Well, I'm just telling you now, 2 mechanics have gone off with your car.
Lucy Pinder turns hustler for the day.
I was pretty relieved to be out of there.
And someone gets an unwelcome visitor.
We're doing spot checks on the tilts.
All the people on this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so that you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams. The hustlers are driving around leafy suburbia, but they're not looking for a retirement home. They've had their eye on this house for some time, and a certain something parked outside it. This is the message. A few days later, Alex and Paul decide the time is right to steal the car, but they can't do it without the keys. However, they don't plan on breaking and entering.
Chilly, might have to put the top up.
Oh, it's 2 hours.
Morning.
Hi there. We're here to pick up a car from Mr. Heron.
Yes, I've just got a
Not only does this lady seem to have been expecting them, but she also goes off to fetch the keys, no questions asked.
Thank you.
Could I ask you to have a
I
quick
just
look
need
with the
to
mechanic?
have a
just to
quick
do
check.
In case, not that we're going to damage it, but we just need to make sure we bring it back in the same state.
Everything seems to be fine. I don't see any dings or anything.
Keeps it nice.
I'm happy to. This is pride and joy. If I could just get you to just sign just here, I've just checked it there that there's no damage. Excellent.
So what happens? Will you bring it back or will...
Yeah, when
we'll
we
bring it
finish,
back to you.
we'll
Yeah.
bring it back.
Okey-doke.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care.
And just like that, the hustlers have got what they came for.
Dear, oh dear.
Her husband's prized possession now belongs to the hustlers. The woman was willing to hand the keys over to perfect strangers. Why?
2 mechanics came round to pick it up. My husband already sent me a text, so I was aware of them coming. I think they just work at the garage where he takes them, but I wouldn't know them from, one person to the next. You make me feel a bit uneasy now. Can you just hold it and I think I'll go and ring him, is that all right? No, Tom, it's me. Tom, just reassure me, you did send me a text saying the mechanics were coming to pick up this car this morning, didn't you? Well, you sent me a text earlier on saying, hand the keys to the mechanics for the Mazda. You did send me a text. Well, I had it about an hour ago, or half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. Well, I'm just telling you now, somebody's gone off, 2 mechanics or 2 blokes purporting to be mechanics have gone off with your car. Yes. There's no good having a go at... Well, because I had a text. Well, it was from your phone. You better ring the police, because obviously 2 people have gone off with your car. OK, right. Right, do. OK, right, bye. Well, that clearly says, forgot to say, mechanics are coming around this morning to pick up Mazda for a service. Give them the keys. So, you know, that's it. Listen, don't think I'm being funny, but I don't want to continue with this.
So if her husband didn't send the text, who did? For this scam to work, Jess needed to look as trustworthy and innocent as possible. This was all taken care of with the aid of a handy bump and a few props.
You ready for your baby?
I am.
There you go.
I got 2 today.
Off you go.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Having gained all the details of the house's occupants and monitored their daily routine, Jess took up position and waited, as did Alex and Paul. And right on cue, Jess's mark appeared.
Excuse me, darling. Don't suppose you have a phone that I could send a quick message from, do you? Mine seems to just be turning on and turning off just whenever it wants to.
It's all right.
I think that's what happens when you try and use it in the shower.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you very
You okay
much.
with that?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you.
It's getting a bit cold this morning.
It's freezing, isn't it? Yeah, especially with the buggy. I just realised everyone's going to be wondering where I am and no one can get through to me. You say.
But rather than texting her husband, Jess located the number of the mark's wife and sent her a text instead.
You're a star. Thank you so much for that.
Okay,
You're a
okay with
lifesaver. Thank you.
Cheers,
Have a nice day. Bye.
The mark continued his journey to work, blissfully unaware that instead of helping out a sweet pregnant lady, he'd allowed a hustler to trigger the theft of his beloved car.
They looked terribly convincing, I have to say. They looked exactly like mechanics. You know, they were in their overalls, one got the woolly hat, and they just looked like anybody I would see at a garage. And the fact that they made me check the car over, I thought was quite convincing as well, you know, as opposed to just taking it. Quite disturbing, I think, to think that you can easily be taken in like that.
There are many ways to create such a message. We used human nature. Jess asked to borrow the phone, she's got a child, she may be pregnant, who wouldn't help? But it can also be done via the internet. There are services that allow you to send a text and actually say who you want them to think you are when you send the message.
Also, if you do receive a text message about something as important as a car, then do try to speak to that person before giving up anything of value. Don't just trust a text.
The life of a hustler is considered glamorous by some, so who better to put them right than a celebrity? Each week, Alex, Jess and Paul take a well-known personality and put them in the shoes of a hustler.
I feel sick.
They give you the inside track
That's so bad.
and learn the harsh realities of just how it feels to con the public.
As soon as you see him walk away like that.
I felt so awful afterwards.
Oh, I hate myself now.
This is the Celebrity Hustle. This week's celebrity is model and star of Celebrity Big Brother, Lucy Pinder.
I'm feeling a little bit nervous and a little bit apprehensive at the moment because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I've never hustled before, so it'll be interesting.
Hello.
Things are going to get interesting right away as Lucy meets the hustlers to find out what they've got planned for her.
So basically, we put a laptop on eBay to sell. We've got somebody lined up who wants to see it.
Right.
You're going to go meet them in a cafe just over the road.
Okay.
You're going to show them a laptop, make sure they're happy with it. They should be, because it's exactly what we said it was.
Okay.
They're then going to pay you. You're then going to switch the laptop for a piece of wood in front of them.
Right, okay.
You're going to give them that. And then you're going to walk away with the money, or maybe run away with the money, depending depending on how swiftly it goes.
Goodness, okay. Does it matter if I really, really screw it up?
No wonder Lucy's nervous. She's going to have to make the sale, then switch a full-size laptop computer for a worthless piece of wood right under the mark's nose, before making off with their money.
Oh, gosh.
Anything
that should be, yeah.
It's a tricky con to pull off, particularly for a first-time hustler.
Are you ready? All right, let's go.
The appointment's in a few minutes' time, so Lucy heads across the street to the cafe.
All the best.
Don't let me get arrested.
What's your name?
Nicole.
Lucy needs to get into character, as the mark's expecting to meet a girl called Nicole. Paul's going to sit nearby as backup, ready to step in if Lucy's in trouble. But other than that, from here on in, she's on her own.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, can I
Just a coach.
Thank you.
This scam might sound simple, but to get the mark to hand over 200 quid, Lucy's going to need nerves of steel.
Great, thank you very much.
Lucy uses these moments to familiarise herself with her props. A carrier bag of cables and 2 identical laptop bags, one containing the genuine computer and the other containing a laptop-sized piece of wood. It's crucial that Lucy's switch is slick. If she fumbles it, she'll alert the mark and could get herself into a lot of trouble. All she can do now is wait. It's showtime.
I'm Mike's friend.
Oh, for the computer.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Nicole.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you. It's kind of weird. You gotta run back to the station.
But already there's a potential problem. The mark himself couldn't make it, so he sent along a mate.
So he is, are you just picking it up for?
Yeah. He's gonna be back in like 5 minutes, but I have the cash. He just gave it to me.
Oh,
so
excellent.
I can give
Okay.
it to you if that's
Do you
all right.
want to check the computer out? Have a look at it.
I think just turn it on for me.
Do you know, to be totally honest, it's my boyfriend's and I know nothing. I don't even know how to switch the thing on.
Really?
So
Okay.
as long as you're happy to have a look at
Lucy doesn't let it throw her. He's got the cash, so she gets right on with the scam.
You know, I bet you the battery's like that. He said that he was happy with it. I mean, yeah, he said he wanted it, so I guess it's so. I mean,
Well, yeah, I bet my boyfriend.
That's the easy part over. She's satisfied the mark that the laptop in the black case is real.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine with me. I have the money. He said he wanted it, so.
Okay, excellent. Well, I've got some. I've got cables to do with the thing, so I think it was 200.
Okay, that's what he said.
Here comes Lucy's big moment.
No, you poor thing. Would you like to take my bag?
No, not at all. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna hang here. I'm gonna have a drink and hang here until he gets back. So.
She's done the switch, and he hasn't spotted a thing. But this is the most dangerous moment in the scam. The case now on the table contains the wood and is in easy reach of the mark. Lucy's bag of cables might be in the way, but there's nothing to stop him looking inside. She needs to take the cash and get out of there now.
It should be 200.
Excellent. Yeah, lovely. Excellent. Well, I'm sorry to be antisocial. I've got to go. Thanks very much. Hope that your friend's all right.
Take care. Thank you.
Lucy's away, with the real laptop in her bag and 200 quid of the mark's cash in her pocket.
What's up, Mikey?
A few minutes later, the mark calls his mate to see when he'll be coming to get his new toy.
Hang on, Mikey. Yeah, come back right now. What's up, Mike? He scammed us. Mike, listen, this is what happened.
He's got a lot of explaining to do.
See, it was this. Mike.
It's horrible. It's not a nice feeling to think that you've deliberately kind of duped someone out of their hard-earned cash.
I mean, I'm pretty savvy, I think, and like I had my eye on her and the laptop the entire time, so I mean, she was like this, here's the money, and she got up and left. I can't even believe it happened. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to keep it as quick as possible, and it was like over, and I was pretty relieved to be out of there.
Still to come, a night on the town turned sour.
Can you take the tray out for me? Yep.
And our hustlers commit daylight robbery. Pubs and bars are big business, raking in billions of pounds from the UK public each year. But when people go out to let their hair down with friends, they all too often let their guard down too, especially when they've had a couple of drinks. This makes the typical watering hole a perfect environment for thieves and hustlers. This is the bar bluff. Alex and Jess look like any other couple out to enjoy themselves on this street full of busy bars and restaurants. But if they have their way, someone else's evening will soon be ruined.
Okay.
Jess goes on ahead. And Alex, ever the gentleman, heads straight to the bar to get the drinks in.
Hiya, can I get 2 bottles of your Dom Perignon, please?
Jess soon joins him at the bar and discovers that Alex has just ordered 2 bottles of the priciest champagne in the house. That Dom Perignon costs a whopping 140 quid a pop.
Do I take this?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alex and Jess aren't sticking around. They've suddenly decided they want to enjoy that first-class bubbly in the comfort of their own home.
Thank you.
But why are the hustlers cutting the night so short when Alex seemed in such a generous mood? Simple. Because they didn't actually pay for those very expensive drinks.
Cheers.
Pretty soon, there's a spot of bother at the bar. This guy's bar tab is way more than he expected.
So, more realistically, you could saying I'm going to make a fight of it if I don't get
No wonder he's upset. His tab includes 2 very pricey bottles of champagne, which he and his friends are certain they never ordered or drank. But the bar staff are equally sure that those bottles were bought on his tab. This argument could go on all night, and the problem is, they're both absolutely right. Let's go back and take a closer look at what happened earlier.
Okay.
There was a reason why Jess handed Alex her coat and entered the bar before him. She was about to pose as a member of staff.
You just started a tab?
Yeah, we have.
You have, you've got a tab. Did you get given a little card with a number on it?
She targeted this large group of customers as they were likely to be running a bar tab. Meanwhile, Alex walked up to the bar and ordered the champagne.
Get 2 bottles of your Dom Perignon, please.
Because I think it might be mixed up with one that someone else has actually put under. I just want to make sure that everything's... Let's have a look.
He's the one that's on.
What name is it under?
Richard Gutfield.
Richard Gutfield. OK, I'll just go double check that for you. Won't be a sec.
Jess's cover story gave her the perfect excuse to get her hands on their tab token and ask for the corresponding name, before heading towards the bar, where she joined Alex.
Hello.
You're right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't only the group of bargoers that the hustlers needed to fool. The barman bringing out the bottles was the cue for the next stage of their act.
Champagne.
No, but we've got a tab going on.
Jess was now a customer with access to a bar tab.
Don't be stupid. We're going to just do it all at the end. I'm just going to like divide everything up. Honestly, no,
I
don't.
want to take them over and surprise them.
No, don't do this. Put everything on a tab. I promise it'll be absolutely fine.
The barman couldn't fail to hear Jess refuse Alex's generous offer and insist on using the group tab.
I'm positive, yeah. Can you put that on the tab, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Put it away.
Do you know what? We won't need the ice bucket. It's going to be
Put
fine.
your money away. We're going to put it on the tab. Put it away.
Okay.
It's Richard Cupfield. Thank you.
And as Jess had the correct name and corresponding tab token, the barman had absolutely no reason to suspect they weren't part of the group.
Oh, you know what? Can we open them at the table, please? Yeah, sure. Because it'll be a surprise. I'm going to open them at the table, yeah.
Do I take this? I'll take this. Okay.
Thank you.
Wicked.
All right, thank you.
Cheers. Jess's coat provided Alex with an ideal way to hide the bottles as he headed for the exit, leaving Jess to drop the tab token back with the unfortunate drinkers.
That's fine. It's all good. That's great. Thank you.
After all, they'd be needing it shortly. The hustlers had just got themselves 280 quid's worth of posh bubbly in the space of 5 minutes. And they hailed a cab to take them to another bar across town to do the whole thing all over again.
Cheers. We've taken a few people out from our company, and we've set up a tab to have a few drinks, and we expect to pay for the drinks we've had, and that's all. We've had some drinks, but not champagne.
They wanted to pay in the beginning. They said, don't worry, put in the bill. They showed me the card. They said, okay, put in the bill. And then when he went to pay the bill, he found these 2 bottles. He didn't know anything about it.
I wouldn't have thought it was the owners or the proprietors that are trying to add drinks to a tab.
Of course not.
No. So in that case, there's someone else, a third party, interacting in the whole thing, and that's where the problem's arisen.
This scam, of course, preys on both the customers and the bar staff. And it's very difficult for the bar staff to identify people correctly, especially when the bar is more busy.
Any bars offering a tab service should make sure that they have a very secure system and that all the customers are aware of the protocol. And as difficult as it sounds, if you're out on a boozy night, just make sure that you do keep your wits about you.
Alex and Jess are making preparations for their next scam. If they're going to get away with a con as audacious as this, they'll need to look the part. Starting with fake ID badges. They're planning to hit this food and wine shop. It's perfect, as it's busy with customers 24/7, taking plenty of cash. But the shop is about to get 2 very unwelcome visitors, the Inland Revenue. This is the Till Inspector. Suited and booted and with a deposit box in hand, Alex and Jess look the part.
I'm from the Inland Revenue. We're doing spot checks on the tills. So I need to count up your tills. So if you can give me a reading. It's my colleague here. Yeah, could you give me a reading and tell me how much float you have in there? So I thought you were the manager here. No? Okay, just ask your manager, I'll be fine.
Understandably, the shop assistant calls his boss.
We'll do 1 till at a time so you can carry on trading. Is that okay?
The shop employees don't look too happy about this surprise inspection. But who would be if the Inland Revenue turned up on their doorstep?
Do you want me to have a word with your manager? Yeah?
Thank you.
Okay. Hi there. Hi, what we're doing is we're doing spot checks on tills, but all the notes get tested. It's a standard procedure. We do tracings like this all the time. Okay. The one to you again.
Can you put my ID back in there? I know where to...
Okay, so can we proceed with this till? Can you give me a readout?
It's on.
And can you take the tray out for me? Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. Yep. And the rest, please. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry for this. We'll be 2 seconds. Can you run these?
Yes.
All of them. Yeah, I'm going to leave these here for you. Okay. Just run the UV pen and get everything in there.
Won't be long.
Yep.
Jess leaves with the entire contents of the till to supposedly check the authenticity of all the notes.
You don't have any identification here, do you? Any ID? check-wise, like a driver's license or anything?
But she has no intention of coming back.
Why are you taking outside the...
Because she has to put it, everything that we take, all the serial numbers need to be taken down.
The dogged shopkeeper is still uneasy. Meanwhile, Jess is getting into the van with the entire contents of his till, which Alex is explaining away.
If you find a serial number that has been used, that we know the money has been stolen, we can then use your CCTV cameras and track the person who came and spent it. Yeah? Just give me a signature down there.
Having seemingly placated the staff, Alex winds things up in the shop, promising he'll return with their takings.
Okay, brilliant, thank you. And give me 2 minutes and we'll bring all your cash back. And then we'll do that till in a second, yeah?
They'll have a long wait. Five minutes pass, and there's still no sign of the Inland Revenue. Concerned that their money has been stolen, the staff start to empty the other till, worried that the thieves may return. But 15 minutes later, it becomes apparent that the till inspectors are not coming back. They could argue till the cows come home, but it won't get their money back. And with a stash of banknotes, our hustlers head off to carry out another of their spot checks.
Yeah, asked me to open when they opened the till, and then they took the money and went out. He told me just 5 minutes time he came back. 5 minutes passed, he didn't come. I followed him, I couldn't find him. It suddenly happened, you know, I couldn't even imagine.
The thing to remember about this scam is that these inspections are extremely rare. But if you do happen to find yourself in one, then make sure the first thing you do is verify the identity of whoever it is you're dealing with. And lastly, never allow yourself to be separated from your cash. After all, it is your cash. They can examine it, but you can be present. This is Pride and Joy.
So remember, hustlers are everywhere, and people aren't always who or what you think. Appearances can be deceiving, so think twice and keep your wits and cash about you.
Give me 2 minutes and we'll bring all your cash back.